Yeah, I woke up quite tired and I saw quite a few posts which I was like woke up for like an hour and suddenly Kik came in to let me talk about part 2 of comments and bashings on Facebook. Yes. Well, I think Horizon recently faced some issue regarding about their marketing and their posts. I think someone is really trying hard to, in fact, right, sort of like attacking Horizon for some reason. Well, if you really know me, I'm backing that up. What the hell is that? If you really know me, right, I'm in the position of backing them up since day one. Because I think I know most of the team, but I didn't say I fully know them. But the way that they promote their content, right, is one notch higher than the others. Well, I didn't mention that Poltan, Autobuzz, all of them are not doing well, but just that there's only one publication. Yeah, if you saw my part 1 video, right, I think you know who am I saying. Yes, I'm attacking that group specifically for some reason because I've encountered several bashings in that group that they claim to be enthusiasts, but after I saw Bobby posted something quite a few days ago in our Horizon, no, in Evo Club Malaysia Facebook, then I was like thinking, probably the statement someone is trying really hard to be Horizon, right? It sounds really valid, to me, because he was saying that quite a few person, in fact, right, was trying to be anonymous and their Facebook profile is sort of like hanky-panky. Then they was trying to be part of the group, then probably create some advertisements, some spams, blah blah, which to create a noise in the Facebook group. Then it clearly states out what happened earlier when people are bashing Horizon. I mean, Horizon started pro mileage this year, then someone was like giving the wrong information towards pro mileage, and it's some sort of like affecting pro mileage and the Horizon. Anyway, then I recall, what happened in the publication of the earlier publication that I mentioned. Then yes, and I think earlier in the earlier part 1 video, right, I didn't mention that their editor, right, because my car previously was like having a brake issue since day 1 where the brakes feel spongy, and I written an owner review about my car as well, so I did mention about the brakes. Then their editor was like, I've driven CX-5 before, I didn't encounter this, probably. Then I did mention I go toge a lot with this car previously lah, not now. Then they mentioned that, probably you go toge, then your brakes overheated like my brakes overheat. You serious? If the people who really knows me, right, Mazda gearbox is damn smart, right, that I literally at times I don't need to brake very hard. Yes, at times I do not need to brake very hard. So the statement that he claimed, right, was stupid and invalid. Yeah, stupid. Think you doesn't even know about cars, then you claim yourself to be enthusiast or a publication editor? Seriously? Yeah. Then later on in PJ, I found out that my brakes has air pockets, which is causing the issue since day 1. and my service center here didn't even bother to diagnose it. Yeah, until I went into PJ, then they was able to capture. That is something pretty reasonable for me. You know, if there's air pockets in your brake hydraulic system, yeah, fair enough, I accept that. Then yeah, I think a few days ago, when the price of the X50 launched, right, and this publication, right, they're saying that the X50 is too expensive. I mean, come on, what more do you want, right? It has auto parking, it has semi-autopilot system, it has everything, which even the BMW X1 don't have. My car don't have. My car cost 175,000 back then, yeah. Which I couldn't accept this statement, you know. They were like, you know, trying to find a content, clickbait, and increase the traffic volume. Yeah, if you really study IT, right, I think you know what is traffic. So I think they are trying really hard to gain traffic, but in Horizon, right, what we care is not about quantity. As you guys seen Bobby's previous Q&A, right, you don't really care about the numbers. Even he has reached 100,000 subscribers, but the numbers at the end is just the numbers. What we are emphasizing on is content quality, which that publication don't have. Yes, that is why when we enthusiasts went comment on their fan page, right, we were getting bashed because of Proton versus H brand versus T brand, or even a N brand for that matters. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think Horizon is pretty up with the quality of the content. It's really up, but instead the other publication is focusing on numbers. So they create a lot of clickbaits to generate traffic volumes, and traffic volume to them means revenue. Yeah, traffic volume to them means revenue. Same goes to a YouTube. Like my channel has low traffic volume, right? Literally, when I do this sort of content, right, I don't get paid for, because previously when I started this, right, I know that there might be a chance of earning, there might be not, but my first thought was actually of earning money. But at the end of the day, right, it turns out to be a passion to do this. And seriously, today, do I care about my income from YouTube? No, I didn't bother much, to be honest. What am I doing is just more towards sharing and passionate about what the things that I do. So actually, in a way, it really transforms. When I do all these things, right, it really transforms the way that I think, because I tend to challenge myself to a limit for some reasons. From working culture to living culture, yeah, I tend to go to the slightly goes a bit to my boundaries. So you might be wondering why did I do so? Because since young, I'm a hyperactive hyperactive kid, you would say. But then I love those sort of funny thing, something that is weird, that's really into me. But to someone may be weird, but to myself, I don't think it's weird lah, sometimes. So excuse me, don't think it's weird. I mean life is just too short to enjoy everything that you have, to be glad. I'm not saying that I'm not glad with what I have right now. Not to say that I didn't appreciate. I appreciate it a lot. But the end of the day, right, well, just like how people claim that money, like what the Chinese said lah, 没有人会嫌钱太多，对不对？ Right? It means people won't complain that money is too much for them, even for the rich. Or no lah, let's not go into that. That a bit challenging the law already. There's no one that will be saying that, you know, money is too much to them. No, we tend, okay, put it this way. A car guy, let's say he was eagering to own a Ferrari, but in his life he probably don't get the chance, but he was setting that goal, that kind of vision, so that every day you will live happier. You are focusing on the Ferrari, you're literally focusing on the Ferrari. Then every day it makes you work hard, it makes you think a lot in a good way. Oh, that's a DS7. Yeah, it makes you think a lot and be more creative. So if you really challenge yourself every day, right, and think it in a positive way, right, it will inspire you on creating something. But I don't think the publication that I mentioned think of this lah. He every day just focusing on one Tiong Horizon. Whoa. He every day was focusing on a Tiong Horizon, then do something else. I mean we all know, insider know that all of the story of that head of the publication head of content, right? He was really envy Horizon, you know, for some reason. And earlier when Con switched from Carless to Horizon, I think Con suffered a lot because that fella, right, literally just claimed what Con has never did before. Yeah, this is really an insider story. Then, I mean, look at his face in previous Autobuzz talk show, right? Like seriously, I don't know lah. I don't like the way that these people talk. It's nonsense. He was really like the audience of the publication. I mean, you gotta agree with me. You cannot disagree with me. You guys just yourself lah. Yes, if you ask me, I'm publicly bashing this fella because I don't really like him, and his team is literally wasting my time, you know, especially in the owner review. Like seriously, now I wasted around 1 week on doing that content, you know. I could have done it by myself and uploaded here, but I did it for them. Like, I really trust them, you know. I thought that, you know, I was trying to give them a second chance, then no lah. At the end I regretted. Yes, I used the word regretted. You believe that? No way. Then about the X50 price on my next story, I'll talk about that later. Think there's more to come on the stupid publication thing. This guy is just misleading, you know. Okay, I think that's all about my rant here. I'm gonna stop it now and enter my tech. Thank you guys for watching and listening me to mumble about all those bad stuff. Yeah, it's sort of negative and positive in a good way. Yeah. Cheers guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye.